Yo, as good as your boy Jam? We back with another video. Feel me. Today we got the Washington Nationals versus Colorado Rockies. Let's check it out, man. The third and final game of the series. Let's see if we can take the series dub. All right, here we go. Grounder, Wood, out of first. Luis Garcia, rumored to be in trade talks, and he strikes out. So is CJ Abrams. Do you guys expect CJ Abrams or Luis Garcia to get moved? And would you guys want CJ or Luis Garcia to get moved? In my opinion, I hope they don't trade CJ, but his trade value is, this is probably the highest it's ever going to be. If you strike him out, if you don't feel like Abrams wants to stay here and re-sign, trade him. And if he wants to stay here, but he's asking for too much. Now, what is too much for the Nats? Obviously, you know, the owners are cheap as a mug. So, what is a lot? If he's asking for 30 mil, I don't know if he's worth 30 mil a year. Shortstops, I think Bobby was getting paid like 32 mil a year, if I'm not wrong. Or 25, I think. I think it was 25. When he got paid, it was like 3 years ago when he got paid. Or 2. You know, let me search this up, bro. Alright, shortstops. How do you, let me see, MLB market. And there we go, Abrams with a base hit. Alright, here we go. So, if we go by position, shortstop, Bruce. Head into center field. That is a base hit. Blooper, couldn't see the ball.
And Carrick didn't get there. Abrams advances to second. That's a gift of a pop fly single for Cruz on a ball that has to be caught. But the sun, with no clouds in the sky, got to Julian, and Carrick didn't get there. Maybe fooled on the swing. Julian cutting down Dylan Cruz there.
For some reason, I can't see what shortstops are making.
Totally jammed on a fastball up and in. That's the second out of the inning. Lyle going to take off, and they throw.
But I can't see what pitchers are making.
Advancing to second. Now 2 in scoring position. 1-2 pitch. Did he check a swing? He did not.
Strikes him out.
Bruce Dreckman said he went too far, and the Nationals don't score. Kyle Caros, Rockies third baseman. There's a ball hit towards left center field.
That's that deep to center field. That'll be a base hit.
Quickly dropped the ball. Caro's thinking 2, and he's in there. Lyle did a great job to get to that ball in left center field, and then just dropped it as he went to make the exchange.
And Carols was definitely going to stop at first, but he had his eyes on that left center. As soon as Lyle dropped it, he bolted for second base. Right back to Cavalli. Backhands behind his back. They've got Carols caught up. He's trying to
caught him on the run.
Tag applied eventually.
Now, nice. Alright, so here we go. I think I got it. So the value. So the highest paid shortstop right now is Francisco Lindor with 34 mil a year. Strikes him out.
His second strikeout.
And then no, this is wrong. My bad.
There are 6 left-handed batters.
Hold up.
So only 1 true right-handed batter. But it really hasn't changed the approach.
So the highest paid shortstop right now is Bo Bichette. 42 mil a year. Even though I think he plays third baseman for the Mets, or is he play shortstop? Here it says he's a shortstop, so he get paid 42 mil a year. That's a wholly overpay for him. And then it's Lindor with 34. And then it's Carlos Correa with 33. And then Corey Seager with 32. Trey Turner, 27. 26 for Bobby Witt. 26 for Willie Adames. 25 for Swanson. Tatis, 24, even though he's an outfielder now. Trevor Story getting paid 23 mil still, apparently. Javi Baez, 23. Ha-Seong Kim, 20. Wander Frankel, still on the payroll, apparently, 16. Connor Griffin getting paid 15. Cole Emerson, 11. Perdomo, 11. And then Jacob Wilson, 10. Pena, 9. And Gunnar Henderson, 8. But some of these players are going to get contract extensions here. CJ Abrams is getting paid 4 mil right now. He has 1 year. Yes, 1 year left. So he has arbitration for 2 more years. So we have him for 2 more years. Up until he's 27. He's a free agent in 2029. So we don't gotta trade him right now if we don't want to. Strikes him out. But and oh, that's a ball. And then another tap. That is a ball. Damn, the umpire is going. You going outside right now, man? But I'm trying to see. I see. Strikes him out. It's in Cavalli is dealing and wheeling.
Every other strikeout has come with a guy in scoring position. That's why the Nationals.
I wish it gave you a projected of what he could get.
Wants to challenge that fastball near the top of the zone.
Yeah, it's a strike. Strikes him out. Come on, bro. Damn, this umpire's ass.
This is a big one here. The Rockies are saying this is too late. They did not like that Ruiz stepped out of his crouch and challenged.
It's a strike. The inning is over.
Holy. Bro, it's like 4 challenges in a row being right, bro.
Challenge was granted. He thought Ruiz waited too long to challenge. That was a tough inning for Clint Bondrak. But it's a new inning. It's the 5th inning, and it's your beat Bebas to
but
Bebas struck out.
look, what am I willing to pay for CJ? I'm willing to pay him 20 to 25 mil. I'll go up to 27 if I'm being honest, and that's a pay set for Bebas. Because you got to consider, you got Eli Willits coming up, you got Gavin Fiend, you got Devin Fitzgerald coming up. And then you got a couple other players that, are not in the radar that could possibly become something, you know what I'm saying? There's always that one prospect that just comes out of nowhere and just goes crazy and then becomes the next superstar, you know? So, I did trust Eli Willis to be the shortstop of the future. That kind of leaves CJ Abrams out of that position. The only other position they could put him at is second baseman. And do you have a second baseman right now? Not really. I mean, you got Nunez, but Nunez is not better than CJ Abrams. That would be a Zach Fly RBI. And yeah, the Nats take the lead on James Woods, Zach Fly. But like I was saying, Nunez is not better than CJ. Bebas is not better. And Hunter Goodman with a base hit here into right field. And I would assume I would move CJ to second base. I think he's better as a second baseman. Because as shortstop, defensively, he's not great. As a second baseman, he'll be much, much better. It's the same thing as with Volpe. Strikes him out for my Yankees, bro. Volpe is not a shortstop. He's a second baseman. Bro, real fans that know baseball, strikes him out. Real fans that know baseball have been saying this before him and Oswald Peraza came up. Especially me, I said Peraza should be the everyday shortstop. Volpe has to go and transition into second base. Because defensively, he's not like that. Yes, he had a phenomenal great year where he won a Gold Glove for some reason. I don't know how, but he won the Gold Glove. And after that, his defense has been horrendous. And it's kind of what he's been out, bro, his whole entire career. He missed the ball, making Moniak with a Moniak moment. 3-0. Nats extend the lead. But yeah, man. I mean, I'll be willing to give that to CJ, give him 20 to 25 mil. But if he wants like 30 mil, I'm not willing to give him 30 mil. He's not worth 30 mil a year. You know what I'm saying? You're not Gunnar Henderson, who's going to earn probably like 38 mil a year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Garcia, deep to right field. That one is gone. A 2-run bomb for Luis Garcia. Mia. And I was just about to talk about Luis Garcia. He actually has 1 more year left, and then he's a free agent. So if there was anyone to get traded, it'll be Luis Garcia because he has 1 year left. His trade value is as high as it's ever going to be. And there's definitely a team that's going to need him. Because he can play second base and first base, even though he's been playing first base this whole entire year. So,
and now Minner at the corners, 3 straight hits now for the Nats this inning. This 7th inning has been very fruitful so far for the Nationals. Dylan Cruz, 9th hitter of the inning for the Nats. 1 for 2.
So we'll see what happens here. Cruz. What did I say? That'll score another one. RBI single for Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz picks up his second.
And Abrams, he's going to go. He is safe. And he scores. And Cruz is at third after multiple errors here.
7-0 Nats. There are going to be a couple of errors on this play.
All right.
A 90-degree day. I love it.
Top of the 8th coming up.
In the 8th, the right-hander winds
Ruiz with a base hit into right field. And hey, don't be surprised if Ruiz gets traded too. We get Harry Ford coming up. For some reason, they love Milas. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a base hit into right. Runners at the corners here.
Nasim Nunez, who singled in the 6th.
Here we go. Nunez.
Nunez going to send one to the opposite field.
Base hit into left.
Ruiz in to score. Nasim Nunez now 20
Ruiz
RBIs on the season.
Scores. It'll be 8-0 Nats. Oh, we won. That's it. Damn. All right, I guess there was nothing exciting in the 9th. And yeah, man, the Nats take the dub. All right, let's look at the stats real quick, and then we will be out of here. All right, here we go. So, RBI for James Wood. Garcia with the 2-run home run. 2 hits for Tanner, 4 hits for Abrams, 2 hits to walk, and RBI for Cruz. Walk for Lau, hit for Ruiz, 2 hits and a walk for Vivas, 2 hits and 2 RBIs for Nunez. Pitcher-wise, Cade Cavalli wins 6 innings, allowing just 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Great outing for Cade Cavalli. And then the bullpen was pretty good. Rockies, not the case. Just 1 hit for McCarthy. Moniak, hit, walk for Goodman and Rummenfield. A hit and 2 walks for Karros, and then a hit for Sullivan. The pitcher staff wasn't too great. But yeah, man, the Nats win 8-0 and win the series and improve to 52-51.